social media all day long explaining to women how to be women. If you the perfect bitch, just say that.
We talk about it in really much. But yeah. Hey world, welcome to Kiki with Kenny. Happy New Year. It's the new year. Happy New Year. Feliz Navidad. Happy Kwanzaa. I should do all that because I'm going to miss some people and it's going to be too much.
Yeah,
Happy Hanukkah and all that stuff. But hey y'all, happy holidays. Welcome to Kiki with Kenny. Of course, I am your girl Kenny. I got my best friend in the house.
Mr. Wash.
In the building. I said in the house, then I said in the building. Then I call you my best friend. Boy, I'm all over the place
It
today.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But of course, Kiki with Kenny is a podcast where we talk about all things relationship-wise, where it comes from situationships, friendships, family ships, love ships, relationships, any ship that you want to sell. Talk to us. We'll help you not fail. See, I did it right this time. So with that, sit back, relax, get ready, get set. Let's kick Kiki.
Go wrong with it.
Hey!
What's going on?
So y'all know that, of course, we have been kicking it down for Insecure Style, where we were recapping the final season of Insecure because it was like a huge, monumental event in my life that left me lost, left me empty, left me confused. It took me 2 weeks to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
I just watched it. So, I don't know about, what did you think?
As far as what?
Overall, season 5.
No,
Not everything.
it was a fine season, whatever. I think, I actually think it ended how life kind of usually ends. Like, you had some people wanting to see violence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like I said, yeah, most people want to see violence. Other people want to see a fairy tale, right?
Me, I want to
say fairy tale ending, whatever. And I think they gave you reality.
Yeah.
That, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Why she take that fuck nigga back and all that stuff like that?
Because that's what we do.
But that's life though.
We take the fuck niggas.
But because you like what you want.
You like what you like.
You like what you like. You like what you want. All right. And my whole thing at the end of everything with this season, whatever, with them, was on some real shit. If you think about it, let's look at it. This show was on for 5 seasons, right?
Right.
So let's say it took 5 years, even though they kind of bounced
Oh
around.
no, I think they was 36, 37 when this was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like a 30.
Somebody in real life?
No, on the show.
Oh.
Because her 35th birthday was when Green Eyes came to the birthday party. It was 35th. Mm-hmm. And then we had 2 more birthdays, so it was like 37.
Yeah.
I think they ended at the age of 37.
Yeah, but let's say all this transpired in this, let's say 7-year span, right? If all this stuff has transpired, you gotta think about where they were. So, if you in your mid-20s, whatever, y'all both struggling,
right?
Y'all both have no direction, sleeping on, you know what I'm saying, with each other, laying on the couch, whatever, working at Best Buy and shit and stuff. Most people would try to suffer through that 7 years. But I'm saying, but most people try to be like, you know what I'm saying, because they don't want to, because most people's argument is they don't want to let you be good for somebody else.
That's that might as well we talked about.
But so
we've been together, might as well stay together.
Yeah, so I might as well stay together. So, but I think the best thing for them to grow was the fact that they went through the trials and tribulations. They had different relationships that helped them grow to grow as people, and the love they always had for each other never ended.
Right.
So when they finally was like, let's try to work this out, they both was at different points in their lives where the point they were into what they were doing as individuals.
Right.
Like he was into his career, she's into her career.
They had their own identities finally.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, when that happens, the only thing we have to do is focus on each other now. Right.
Because we done did everything else.
I don't have to help to build you up. Exactly. You ain't got to help to build me up. We're well-built individual people. Right. So now the main goal in this situation is how can we make us work?
And that is the problem with most relationships, because you do get with somebody and you guys are not equally yoked.
Yeah.
And you have one that's more successful than the other one or more outgoing than the other. And you spend your time trying to build this person up and trying to get this person to be this way that you lose yourself. And that's how we actually started off the show, because they both were 2 lost souls And Issa was focused because she had a check coming in. So she was so focused on trying to make Lawrence happy, she forgot about herself. Mm-hmm. So, of course, he was down and out and he was insecure. She was double insecure because we went from Issa sleeping in T-shirts and drawers to wearing lingerie. So it's just like, okay, bitch, you fine. So it's just like you saw the growth. At first, I was upset. Okay. When I seen it, I was like, here we go. And then I went back and watched it. And I said, you know what? It wasn't bad. Only gripes that I have, I'm not even mad about the Lawrence and Issa thing because, of course, if you somebody's soulmate, you somebody's soulmate. And we know that they were soulmates. She had to kiss some frogs to realize that Lawrence was for her. He had to beat some big booty bitches a couple times from the back before he went back to little booty Issa. So you know your soulmate. And it's just like, even when for his birthday, when they showed his mom and dad, it was looking at him and Issa. How his mama was all goofy and shit, and his dad was like, rrr, and it was like them. And I was like, oh, I see it. But I think the only issue that I had was compiling, and I know time was the thing, but they compiled it so fast. Kelly, they finally gave Kelly something other than being funny. And we didn't really get to see it. Molly mama died. It happened. I said it was going to happen. It happened. Molly and Toria's relationship, we didn't get to see it. I really don't think I needed to see it. Because, like we said a long time ago, the story wasn't about Issa and Lawrence. It was about Molly and Issa. And that bathroom scene at the end, I shared the most tears there. I didn't shed the tears when I saw Issa was engaged. So, like, we didn't even get the engagement. Because that wasn't what the story was about. We didn't even get the first meetup of her and Elijah. That wasn't what the story was about. Tiffany getting pregnant again, that's not what it was about. The thing was, I got your back. And watch me grow. And I guess it wasn't bad.
Yeah. I gotta say, like you saying, the whole thing with the last season and pretty much all the seasons, basically, when you look at all of it in totality, Lawrence was a background player into it. And like you say, in the Issa and Molly was the two main characters.
They were.
Because you look at all the seasons, it really shows their growth.
Right.
As two people, whatever.
Exactly.
And it's like, it's always to the end where it's like how she got her man. She got, you know what I'm saying, her and Lawrence are together at the end and stuff like that. And they about to go out for her birthday. And she's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, she's good. She's in a good place and stuff like that. But when she gets the phone call from Molly, she lights up.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. And I thought that was cute. And then also, it was another thing that I noticed, even with Molly, when her mom died, who was there for her? Issa. Issa was the one that got that. They could have wrote that any kind of way, but they wrote, it was like those monumental moments, they were there for each other. At the fight with Lawrence and Green Eyes or whatever, Molly was right there, hey girl, you okay? You good? And then the next morning, Molly was there. So it's just like, that's what it was about. And I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. One of the guys that was on, I don't know if y'all watched, but the guy that was here last week, Daryl, shout out to Daryl. I was telling y'all he was in a TV show, Black and Sexy TV, Chef Julia. Chef Julia was on the show. He was the guy when Issa wasted drink on the guy for her birthday, and then they introduced her to another dude and say, birthday dick, birthday. That's Chef Julian. That's who Daryl played, his best friend. So I thought that was cool, seeing that full circle. I was like, hey! That was a full circle moment. So I like that. But I do have a question. Because, of course, we saw Insecure. It was good. It was hard. It's so hard to say goodbye. Why are you singing with me? To yesterday. So, Joan and Tony did not get their final right off from Girlfriends. But we did get it from Issa and Molly. But if you could write your final story, the final story, what would you accomplish? And what would be your last 2 minutes? Like, what would be that moment? So, like, Issa's moment was Molly phone call.
Yeah.
So, what would be your last?
I don't know. You asked that question, so I'm sure you have some.
I didn't even think about
it. That's a legacy question.
I didn't even think about it. But if I had to, if you could write your final story, honestly, call me cliche. Mm-hmm. It would be a wedding. And it would be me dancing with my dad.
Okay.
Because, yeah. And it would be all the people that, I love. All the people that I touched. People, they're celebrating me. Because it's my wedding. So, yeah. And then I'm beautiful. So, yeah. Because, your wedding, you're beautiful. No matter what. So, yeah. So, it would be my wedding.
Mine would be getting out the car to the house I always wanted.
Okay. Dream home.
But not even dream home. To the house I always wanted. Hearing my kids and my wife inside.
Oh, Alan, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So with that, and it could just be us. I wish we had some more people here to see what they would say. Do you think everybody wishes their final chapter was with ending with love?
Yeah, because love is can look and be in different ways.
Right.
Like you're saying, that could be with your partner, that could be with your parent. You know what I'm saying? It could be in all kinds of ways with your kid. So it's what it is.
I think love is a beautiful thing. And when you talk about love, you talk about relationships. And nobody's relationship is the same. And we were kind of having a little discussione. Did I say it right? It's finished. That's not.
Probably not.
Oh, okay. Preguntas. That means questions. So, let's talk about it. Because I asked a question on Facebook, and I got 90-something responses, and people was going back and forth with me on some bullshit. I asked, why is the title important? Mm-hmm. And people were saying that it's not. And I disagree totally.
It's not important?
Yeah, that's why I said, why does titles matter? Let me make sure I said that right. Why does a title matter? And people were saying it doesn't. Why is a title important in a relationship? And they were saying it's not. And I disagree. What do you think?
Like we talked about a little bit offline, I said we give too much power to titles.
Okay.
But titles are important because they show a level of designation.
Right.
And position.
Right.
And stuff like that. So that's why titles are important. It's in any situation, especially to a relationship, because it shows a hierarchy.
Exactly. And that's my thing. In today's society, and it was so crazy seeing so many women that agree that a title doesn't matter. And if a title does matter, a queen doesn't just act like a queen and not be called a queen. She's called a queen. She's the higher up. A girlfriend, a wife, a special friend, whatever, a fuck buddy, whatever it is, there is a title. When you say titles, people just automatically think you're trying to force them to be in a relationship. No, you can still give a title. Give me a title on what we doing. If you say friend, I ain't fucking you because I don't fuck my friends.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. It's a hierarchy of position for everybody.
Right.
Like if you are dating somebody, y'all been there for a long time, and you still we just friends or blah blah blah, right? Or even to the point where y'all point like, oh, this is my girlfriend, but y'all been together for years, right? If this person has a kid for somebody else, right? You know what I'm saying? This is the mother of my child, right?
Right.
Yes. In a lot of people's eyes, whatever, her status is above yours.
Right.
You're just a girlfriend. You just might be replaced tomorrow.
Exactly.
But this is the mother of this child that's not going nowhere.
Exactly.
Now, if you get married to him, right? Now your position goes higher than hers because you know my child, but this is my wife.
Right.
It's like that. So it's just if it's not a status person for you per se inside, it's for the person that you're talking
to. It is. It's security for the other person. Yeah. And I feel like in any relationship, because we just talked about it, if you already doing what you're supposed to do as a person, now we're focusing on each other. One of the things we're going to do to focus on us is make sure the other person is secure in whatever they're doing. Mm-hmm. People are so quick to say, oh, you so insecure, and this and that. We all got baggage. Yeah. We all got baggage. We're all insecure in some field because we've dealt with that fuck boy or that fuck girl from the past. So I don't feel like if it's somebody you really care about, that it's too much to make them feel secure. You care about me. We sucking, fucking, we talking and joking, we spending time together, we growing together, we around the kids and all this stuff together, but you can't make me feel secure in my own right and say, this my lady, this my girlfriend. I ain't saying go post a shit on Facebook. I ain't saying we gonna be posting pictures of each other. Make it clear to me. I'm not okay with us living together and then somebody say, well, what are y'all? We friends. No, the fuck we not. Mm-hmm. Especially if we sleeping in the same bed, because I don't, like I said, I don't fuck my friends. And if you're my friend, I'm going to find me a boyfriend or a man friend, whatever you call it. But yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, this is 2022. Let's just see where it goes. Let's do this. Oh, we can fuck around, but we not gonna tell nobody, or we sneaky links. All that shit gotta go. Like, for real, it is time for the Black community to lead with love.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, like, no, I understand that, but it's the flip side to that too is that if a person makes that statement, right? I'm not dealing with this. This is what I'm saying. I'm not the sneaky links, this and that. I'm not dealing with that. If you tell that person that, right, and that person be like, okay, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You right. I agree. And that person walks away. You gotta let the person walk away.
You gotta let them walk away.
Yeah, you can't be like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this.
No, let me alter my shit.
No, because that person is hearing what you're saying, taking consideration and be like, hey, I'm not where you at. I'm not with that. I'm not with that, or I'm not where you at with that right now. Right. It's like that. So I want you to find that. Right. But that's not gonna be with me.
It ain't gonna be with me.
Yeah. So, and then you have to accept it.
And you do. And it doesn't matter how much you like them. Yeah. You just gotta let them go. Because it's like, you're not doing anything but hurting yourself. Because you know what you want. You know that boundary. And hey, we're not doing this. You can do that with Keisha, Tawina, whoever, but not Kanitha. Like, you're not doing that with me.
Yeah. Like I said, the whole thing with this year, whatever, like, since we in a whole new year, is like really making yourself a priority. It's like that, regardless if it hurts somebody else, whatever, like, hey, whatever we're talking about or whatever we're doing, if it offends you in any type of way, whatever, that's not my intention. Right. But I'm going to choose me. Right. And every time. So, you know what I'm saying? And I shouldn't have to apologize for choosing myself.
Right. 2022, we're not doing struggle up. That you have to put yourself first. And whatever that means, everybody's relationship is not going to be the same. But if it's a relationship that you don't agree with, then don't be in it. Mm-hmm. If you know you want monogamy and they don't, why are you still trying to be with them? Yeah. Enforce monogamy on them. Because it's not going to happen. Everybody doesn't want that. Some people want different things. Like me, I even said a couple times on this show that I would give my dude a hall pass once a year, or depending on how good he is. To me, it might be twice a year. But whatever he doing, just know that I can do too. Not saying I'm going to do it, but whatever he doing, I can do too.
But like I said, all of that is an understanding between two people. Right. Like I'm saying, there's an agreement or an understanding between, you can do as much wild shit as y'all possibly can, right? But there's an understanding in all of that. And stuff that, hey, you know what I'm saying, that we can talk about anything under the sun, in neither one, like say, in any situation, I could be like, hey, we're in an open situation, do what you do, right? Male, woman, whatever you do, right? Okay. There's still gonna be a level of jealousy, which they should be.
It should be.
Which they should be. If I say, because like I say, dudes, y'all tell another woman like, oh, she is so beautiful, this and that, right? We don't say that because, like I said, we all on the pause shit, on some gay shit, right? Like, we all
tell a dude.
Yeah, no, about what I'm saying though. But we'll see you pop up with another guy, right? And that dude be well put together, dressed and stuff like that, and we won't say nothing crazy. We be like, oh yeah, he doing it. Okay.
I like your shoes.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? I see you out there and stuff. But like I'm saying, because you know, the jealousy, whatever, you be like, okay, I got to steal my game, right? Right. But that's some shit that you should feel. You should be like, I should step it up, whatever. Because, and then also in the understanding of that is humbling yourself to know that regardless, you should always carry yourself like you that nigga, like you that female, whatever the case may be, right?
I don't do that.
But you should. But you should always know, I can carry myself like that, but there's always somebody
better than me.
Yeah. in everything. There's always gonna be somebody better. Like I said, but you're striving to be good at what you do and how you carry yourself, whatever the case may be. But never get too arrogant because there's always somebody better.
It is. And I've never been that person that think that like I'm the shit. I'm just this most beautiful girl, or I'm that bitch. Like I've never. And people say you should, and I'd be like, I don't know.
But you said this comment. It's a comment I've always kind of went by because I've always felt like that. I always know it's somebody better than me and everything. But with that being said, you can have an experience with me, right? It could be sexual, it could be just on some dating and stuff, whatever case, or some friendship, whatever case may be, right? But this is my thing. Me and you might do this together, right? There might be somebody that does whatever we did, whatever is better. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can be worse, right? But you're going to remember that time with me.
Yeah, I'm memorable.
That's the whole point. Yeah. To be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You can do this, whatever, and it could be like, but damn, that was like a 10, and oh, it's just so great, right?
I'll leave an imprint on you.
But that's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? It's to make memorable moments, make memories and stuff with people, right? That at the end of the day, you be like, oh, I really enjoyed this date with such, right?
Right.
It's like that. But I remember when I went with Alan on this, right?
Right.
On the same kind of thing.
Right.
It's like that. And that nigga didn't do all that, but
we still had motherfucking fun.
I'm laughing and stuff because like I remember we did this and that, because it was memorable.
Right.
And that's what you're supposed to do.
And I was raised that way because growing up, I went to I went to a school that was like a Magnum program, and they had like upstairs and downstairs. And I had to kind of dim myself because girls would say, she thinks she all that. Because I was a little red girl with long hair, and I stayed in like the nice clothes and stuff like that. They were like, oh, she thinks she all that. So I never played on looks or whatever. I played on personality. Like I tried to be everybody's friend, so I tried to learn different things about them and do stuff that sets apart. That's why anytime you talk to somebody that I ever dealt with, friendship-wise, family, relationship, whatever, they're going to be able to tell you, even if they don't like me, hey, I had some fun with her. And it's like some different type of shit because I always want to give people that moment. I want that memorable moment. And I always let it be somebody's first. So if you tell me you didn't do something before, I'm about to make this grand gesture for you. Because I just want you to feel special. Because I want you to do the same for me. But they don't be doing that shit. But anyway, that's why I just block them. Nah, I don't even block them. I just mute them. But no, so yeah. So what were we talking about? Relationships.
You talking about relationships. You talking about the different kinds and stuff.
Because I just been talking.
Well, like I'm saying, where you want to go with it? Because this ain't got to be a long one, but we can put some stuff on it though. Like,
I had something else I wanted to say because we were talking about titles. And like I said, title does matter.
Like I said, we'll go more in depth between me and you on this later.
Yeah.
But what is your feelings on monogamy in 2022?
So I'm torn. It really depends on the actual person because different people bring different things out of you. Like you said, I get jealous. So if it's somebody that I'm really, really into, I don't want to share you. I don't want open. I mean, I might give you a threesome for your birthday or some, vacation or something like that. But other than that, I don't really want to do that. But if it's somebody I don't really care about, I would tell you we don't have to be monogamous. But the moment I know you're having sex with someone else, I don't want to have sex with you anymore.
Well, you don't need to say that then.
That's your choice. Do what you do.
No, but do what I do, right? But
we can still be friends.
No, this is my thing though. If you know that's something that's about,
but I don't even like you, so it don't matter. That's all I said. I can share you. I don't like you.
No, you can share the person, but you're like, oh, as long as we, you know what I'm saying, we just us with, all right, you good. Tell nigga do something else, and you be like, okay, I don't like this no more. I don't understand. But
because I'm the priority.
Yeah.
Why am I not enough? Why am I not enough? It's bad enough you're going to be talking to other bitches on the phone and probably hanging out with them. Why am I not enough in the bedroom? I go through leaps and bounds to make a man happy in the bedroom. Anything you're into, I'm finna learn about it. Like, that's just me. I'm a pleaser. So I'm going to try it. But, no anal play.
See?
But I'll do it.
Baby, the other chick over here talking about, that's my favorite shit.
Oh, child.
And you be like, girl, you got it.
Ooh, that's a birthday thing. No. But I mean, if that's what gets my dude off, I would, if I really, really love him, honestly, I'll take class for it. I'll learn how to do it.
But see, this is my thing. Like I said, when we talk about stuff like that, we go straight into sex. And it's not always about sex.
Not most of the time. That's why men do what they do.
They do, but a lot of them do it. A lot of them do it because men are visual creatures and stuff like that. But also the conversation part of it, right? That there are so many men that's out here right now, right?
Right.
They can't have female friends, and vice versa.
They can't.
They can't.
Why?
No, because
they try to fuck them.
But no, but see, what's my thing though? There's so many men that they can't have female friends. There's so many females that can't have male friends, right?
I can have them.
No, but you saying that I can have male friends.
I can. Right? One of my best friends is a dude. Two of my best friends is.
But that's how we all grow up. We all grow up with being friends with the opposite sex.
Yeah.
It's like that. But for some reason, when we get older, we feel like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, this and that. Because everybody's looking at each other, right?
Uh-huh.
You're looking at, oh, that's your homeboy with her, right? And a nigga looking at him, he's like, oh, that nigga put together, that nigga got a lot of shit going on, right? I know she fucking that nigga, this and that.
People do think that.
Yeah. Or, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this bitch think she cute, whatever. I know she trying to fuck my nigga, this and that. They live too close with her, right?
People do think that.
And so, like, and it shouldn't be like that because we grow up being friends with the opposite sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You grow relationships coming through elementary, middle school, high school, college, whatever, with these people.
Right.
These ain't people that you just met yesterday.
Right.
It's like that. But you have situations where people kind of come into a relationship and try to shut that shit down.
And you can't.
But people try.
Because when you have the opposite sex, like right now, my homeboy Kevin, shout out to Kevin because I know you're watching this. We've been knowing each other since we were 15. We lived in the same neighborhood. And his brother is married to one of my good friends. And we cool. Mm-hmm. Like he called me the other day. He dating this chick. It was her birthday. Mm-hmm. He said, yo, Key, help me out with a gift. I said, go to Ulta and get her some perfume, get her a little card, you know, do that. And he was like, oh, good looking out. Because he was about to go all out. Mm-hmm. I was like, no, y'all been dating for like 2 to 3 months. Mm-hmm. Don't go all out. Say that shit for next year. He was like, yeah, that's what's up. And, you know, he talked to me about the girl. I give him advice. I talk to him about niggas. He give me advice. That's what you need the opposite sex for. Because even when I was in my relationship or whatever, and I was on some bullshit where I was nagging him and tripping on him and stuff like that, Kevin told me, he was like, hey, don't no nigga want to hear that shit. If it is another woman, you pushing him right over there to the other woman. Mm-hmm. You need to chill. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what you mean? And he was like, listen. And I listened. And it helped. Yeah. Helped too late, but it helped because I had already did it. But yeah, so I think having that opposite sex is important because you can run shit. Just like I come in here and I talk to you all the time. Mm-hmm. Alan, this nigga, da-da-da-da. And you will meet people that I've dated or thinking about dating. You be like, nope. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's cool, but nope, not him. Nope, whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's like, I think it's very beneficial, but you have to be able to keep that platonic shit. Because I have had male friends that I've been friends with for a long time, never looked at them sexually, and then they come at me with like, but if we would have been together, it would have been this. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what you mean? I don't even look at you like that. You don't even look at me like, no. I look at you as my friend. Now I can't talk to you no more because you're looking at me sexually, and I'm just got them telling you how I was sucking this nigga dick the other day, or how this nigga want to do this to me, and now I can't even talk to you like that because now you're visualizing it instead of just hearing me out. I don't visualize my male friends having sex. I think that's disgusting. What? I shouldn't even disclose that information?
No, you can disclose that information, but like I say, it's a respect thing, right? Because like you say, something like that, it depends how a person come at you, right? Because a person can be your friend for a long ass time, right? And you're not in a relationship, you out here dating, right? Right. And this person knows you, right? And you know them. Because you get to a point where you be like, sometimes we're blind to what's right in front of our face. And stuff like that. So
it's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's not blind with it. But you be like, I ain't never look at you like that, nigga. Until you start thinking about it, you're like, man,
he already do all this for me.
Yeah, he do this for me. This nigga's right really here for me, right? Then you start thinking about it. No, because I feel like this. I feel like there's degrees to certain things, right? You know what I'm saying? I think when you're a friend, you get older, whatever, you have female friends, right? You have some female friends, whatever, that if things, both of y'all might have feel, right? And man, this was different, or blah, blah, was this right? I think we could work, right? And it's just a situation where one person hasn't said something to the next person, right? And that's fine. If y'all can stay friends like that, that's fine. Especially if one of the people involved do have somebody, right? You have to have enough respect to be like, I've always felt her, right? And wonder what it could be like with us, but I'm not going to disrespect that situation. And so that's being a friend, be like, hey, regardless of how I may feel with this, whatever, I see that you're happy with it, right? You know what I'm saying, with your situation and stuff like that. Because the other part of it, you have certain friends, whatever, male and female, as y'all grow older, you're not friends anymore. That's your family member. Right. You look at these people like cousins and stuff like that. It's like that. And they view the same way. Where you might say something sexual, they're like, oh, shut that shit up. I don't want to hear that. Because
get your little ass on.
Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like, man, that's like my cousin. Because some they could be like, damn, what the fuck is that? They're like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out. And shit like that. So there's degrees to it, I guess, evolution that we all have with our certain people, right? That people are our circles in our lives. But then there are people that we date and then we come along and be like, them motherfuckers too close. They this and that. So you have to, and I feel like now you have to, just like I said, you have to choose yourself. You have to let people know. Like I said, if I date somebody now, whatever, I let them know. There's guaranteed 3 to 4 women in my life, right? That ain't going nowhere.
Right, no matter what.
No matter
like
what.
them or not.
No matter what. It's like that. Because these people could be in my mama's house right now, and I'm not there.
Right.
And stuff like that. So either you get friends with them, or you got to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's like that. And don't get it twisted. They have to give me, my friends have to give me respect just like I get them respect.
Right.
Because like one of my closest friends, whatever, was like my sister, whatever. Like she's married. You know what I'm saying? Her daughter's my godchild and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it's right now as we're recording this, whatever, it's like 7:30 at night. If she don't hit me up, I ain't finna call her right now. So you home with your husband, you home with your family.
Right.
It's like that. So if you hit me up, then I'll respond, whatever. Because I don't have that same situation.
Right.
So I'm like, hey, what's good? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You tell me, hey, call me, whatever, what's going on. If I'm talking to you, if I hear him in the background, hey, tell him, say what's up. Or he's telling me something, right?
Exactly.
Because you have that rapport with that person. It's not like you hiding anything, nothing's being sneaky, whatever, but I'm giving respect to be like, hey, she's at home with her family. It's past nighttime, I'm out, whatever. I don't need to holler at you, right?
Right.
You can wait till tomorrow.
Well, I do that with my female friends. Like a majority of my friends are married. So after a certain time, I don't call them. Because I know it's family time. When I do call, if I hit a husband in the background, I'm like, hey, you know, whatever. And they be like, hey. I do have a problem with friends who talks to the other person's significant other. I had a huge problem with this on my own. But like even like my friend T, who came on the show, Tanisha, her husband, he's a Dallas Cowboy fan. She's a Texans fan. And so me and him call each other BFF. Not because we're real best friends, because she's one of my best friends and that's her husband. So he'd be like, hey BFF, I'd be like, hey, I've never talked to this man one-on-one on my own. One time, and he was surprising her with something. Other than that, no. It's no need for me to pick up the phone and call him ever. I don't care if me and her had a fight. I don't care if him and her had a fight. My conversation is not with him on a one-on-one level. I'm not saying he want to sleep with me. I'm not saying I want to sleep with him. It's just respect to it. And just like with her, if she hasn't, but if she did tell me something bad about her husband, I don't take that and look at him that way. Yeah. Like, she's venting to me. She don't mean this shit. She's just mad right now. So I'm just I'm going to hear it and it's gone. I'm not going to look at him when he come in the room like, this nigga. I'm not doing that. Because I respect y'all marriage as a whole. And I respect, like, the boundaries that it is. I shouldn't even be that deep in y'all relationship anyway. So when it comes to, like, the friendships with the opposite sex and them being married and shit, it's like, You gotta respect that shit. Don't be talking to my nigga. Don't be calling me at a certain time of the night. Don't be all up in my nigga face and shit like that. Cause now I'm looking, as the chick, I'm looking like, well, who you wanna fuck? Me.
Yeah, I get that point of it. Like I say, it should be if you're contacting me, if I'm talking to somebody and her friend hits me up, right? It's for a purpose.
Right. It should not be
it's not shooting the shit.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
And it's not to talk down, like me and you dating, and my homegirl call you to talk down on me to you. Like, what the?
Yeah, no, like I'm saying,
who does that?
Yeah, no, that's on some other shit.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But like I say, that's the whole point of respect.
Right. You gotta have respect and you gotta have boundaries. And then when that other person tells you or checks you about it or say, well, y'all can fuck each other or y'all can go be with each other, and then you say it's insecurities. No. You doing this. Like, you're doing this and I'm telling you I have a problem with it, but you're still doing it. Mm-hmm. That's a problem because I would never do anybody like that. And I would never disrespect my friends when it's their spouses. If I had a friend, matter of fact, this chick, she's not even my friend no more, but a long time ago, I was engaged and my dude was at the house and her mom stayed around the corner from me. She needed to wash clothes. Mm-hmm. So she said, can I come over to your house and wash? And I was like, yeah. I just left, but you can go. My dude there. Mm-hmm. She was like, can I stay on the phone with you while I go put clothes in the washing machine? I'm going to sit in the car. And I'm thinking to myself, that nigga don't want to fuck you. But I had to understand what she was doing. She was setting a boundary to make sure nothing ever popped in. No, my dude wasn't going to try to fuck her. I doubted she was going to try to fuck him. But she was setting that boundary. And even though, like, I don't like her, she don't like me. That's just what it is. But I respected her for that. I respect her for a lot of shit. But she called me. She would have washed her clothes. She put her clothes in the wash. She sat in the car. He came. He called me. He was like, why she sitting in the car? I was like, oh, because I'm not there. He was like, oh, I respect that. Asked her, do she want some water? I put it on the step. You know, trying to be funny. But he was for real because he get it. Mm-hmm. And like, even he did the same thing because we moved into another set of apartments. And my cousin came over. And it did happen as easy as that way. But one of my cousins came over and he was in the shower. Mm-hmm. My cousin knew how to get in the house. So when she got in the house, he in the shower. She's standing at the bathroom door, talking to him while he in the shower. Mm-hmm. And he like, what you doing? Mm-hmm. She was like, oh, nothing. I'm just trying to see something. What you trying to see? Mm-hmm. And then as soon as she closed the door, hey, get your cousin. She doing this, she doing that. So when I asked her about it, she was like, I didn't do that. He like, now we ain't had no boundaries, so now I don't know who to believe. So now I'm mad at both of y'all. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that'd be that bullshit. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Don't worry about it. I tend to do that. So
what I'm saying. So we'll go this way.
Bring it back.
Oh, well, we'll go this way. Like I said, we'll wrap everything up. We in the new year.
New year.
My main thing for this new year is everybody I've talked to, like, this is supposed to be a year of progression. Everybody put the hashtags, but I believe in it. Like, this is the year of progression. This is the year where you should apply pressure. Not on this person, that person. Apply pressure to yourself.
One person, I agree.
Yeah, apply pressure to yourself first and foremost.
Yeah, and then whoever else you want to apply it to. I agree.
Yeah, so
your children, your job, whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you should. Everything that's for you
will come to you.
Well, not even come to you. Everything that's for you, you should take it.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? If it's for you, if it's meant for you, don't wait on it to this and that. No, go grab that shit.
Everything that's for you. Hold on, I'm right. Everything that's for you. Go take it?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Because we're hesitant on a lot of things in life. Whatever. So if something that presents itself and something that's for you, go get it. And that should be your mantra for this year. For most people. My thing, when I come to my goals, we always set, because I used to do it. I haven't done it this year. I have like a scripture on my wall, in my bedroom, whatever. So when I get up, I can look at it. Also, I have a list of my yearly goals. Okay. And I, you know what I'm saying, as the year goes on, I try to mark them off. You mark them off, right. And everything else. This year, I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm breaking my goals up into quarters.
I do that. I was gonna tell you that's what I do.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I do my monthly.
Yeah, well, I do mine. I look at it like this. I break it into 4 quarters.
Okay.
So basically 3 months spans.
Mm-hmm.
So in 3 months, tell yourself, I should at least accomplish 3 to 4 things. I'm saying 2 to 3 things in this 3 month span.
Uh-huh.
So you need to write down what those things are and try to accomplish those things. Because you break them up into quarters, because if you accomplish those things in that short period of time, all it does is give you encouragement to do more.
That's why I do my monthly.
Because if you do a yearly goal, whatever, you usually fall off.
And you'll put it off.
Yeah,
I can do it later.
Yeah, I can do it later. But if you do it in the quarters, whatever, like, okay, this is January, I got until April 1st to finish this, whatever. Let me see how much I can get done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't finish one by April 1st, you be like, but how much would I have done? You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'll move this to my quarter 2. And it should be complete.
Right.
Because I've already did the steps, did what I'm supposed to do in quarter 1 to almost finish it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a way to encourage yourself, to keep boosting yourself, to go out and get what's meant for you.
So I do that. Of course, I do my vision board. And I typically do my vision board. If I don't do it in the middle of January, I do it for my birthday. Mm-hmm. Because, your birthday is the start of your new year as well. Mm-hmm. But I do my goals. I give myself 5 goals every month. Now, one of them can carry over, not 2, just one. If one needs to be altered, you can alter it. But if you alter it, that means you're making 2 goals. Yeah. So, like if I put to write 5 chapters, so I need to write 5 chapters. So, in order to do that, I need to alter that goal and say I need to do 350 words in the morning or 5,000 words at night, something like that. So I'm altering the goal to get to that goal. Mm-hmm. So I do that, and then I do one large goal. So if my major goal is money, I want a savings. I want $10,000 for the end of the year. So 10,000, but I have to have in each month something that I am doing to contribute to that final goal to make myself better. Mm-hmm. I did say my favorite number is 2. Mm-hmm. And this year we're in 2s. So 2022, because my birthday is 2/21/22. Doesn't that suck? It could have been 2/22/22, but it's 2/21/22. But 2 is my favorite number. So this year is my year of abundance and my year of pairing. So when I say pairing, that's friendship, partnership, familyship. I am going to make sure I pair and work on relationships, the ones that I want to work on. I am working on those relationships and abundance. I had a job interview yesterday for a position I really, really want in my job. Mm-hmm. Waiting on the second interview. I think I did great. Okay. To my own horn. That's another thing that I am working on because I don't have the confidence that I should have. Because I'm a real dope chick. Like, I'm really, really dope. I mean, I'm cute. I put a little outfit together and shit. But I'm dope. Like, I'm really, really dope. I listen and I sell myself for short. I dim my light so that other people can shine. And I'm not doing that anymore. So the 2s for 22. So yeah.
Well, give me, or if you know right now, whatever.
Of course I
No, but give me one of your goals for each quarter.
For each quarter?
So before goals.
So one of them is to save $10,000. Okay. Another one is to have my credit score jump up another 50 points. Okay.
I just did that. Hallelujah.
I did 100 points in like a couple months 2019, and then I fucked it all up last year. So I gotta get it back.
Yeah, like mine jumped. I'm probably in the 750s. And everything.
You what's up? I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm getting there. I gotta get 2 books out this year. I got to, cause I got them written. I just ain't did what I was supposed to do. And another one, cause that's 3. I want to do a live show. Okay. So that's 4. Okay. So what about you?
My 4 is just one for each quarter. There's not the main. Some of them are the main, some of them not main goals for each quarter. It's just one that I want to do because I have like 2 or 3 goals in each one. Okay. And it's like that. So like in this month, whatever, one is finish my certification, my OSHA certification. Okay. So, and I should be done with that this month. But if I stop procrastinating, because you do it at your own pace. Yeah. So I'll be done with that. So that's quarter 1. Quarter 2, take an international trip.
Okay.
I already got something probably scheduled in June.
Where you going?
DR.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
they had Jamaica. I paid for it, but I'm not going.
Yeah, like I say, one of my partners, it was around his birthday, whatever, and he talked about doing it last year, like getting a Airbnb out there and stuff like that.
And a chef and all that stuff.
Like everything already together. So, like I already told him, I said the week he's talking about going, I'm off and on to moving nothing around.
Yeah.
So so that's one goal in quarter 2. Quarter 3 will be me getting back, start my master's.
Okay, congratulations.
Because I want to teach inside.
Well, you don't really need no master's to teach.
Well, no, I want to be an adjunct professor.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, like, so I'm keeping my day job.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Keeping my day job, whatever. But hey, an extra $4,000 or $5,000 that doesn't hurt.
It does not.
Plus, as well as my main reason for doing that is I always wanted to give back, and help people, because along the way, when I got my associates from HEC, there was a couple people, my professors, whatever, that was really cool, and it kind of like broke life shit down to us.
Right.
Which I wish I had them at Prairie View when I was doing that. But it made me want to go back and like for the program and tell people like, hey, you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to get into the oil and gas field, all right, I can teach you what's in the book, but I also can teach you what you're really gonna face.
Yeah.
And something get you really prepared.
Right.
So, so I want to give back like that.
That's good.
So that'll be quarter 3. And in quarter 4, I either want to be in my new house or start the process.
Oh shit.
So like going into the end of the year, whatever, I want
Christmas at Allen House.
But shit, that's what I was saying. I want the big house. I want to like as I have it, hopefully the market has leveled out and stuff. So
everything going up.
That's what I'm saying. So
not much it costs to buy a car these days.
Oh, because this shit gonna have a shortage.
Oh my god.
That's why we have a shortage.
But no, that's good. I don't have no give back goals. I used to you know what? Maybe we should do that this year. I used to do like go to the orphanage. Okay. I go to the orphanage around Christmas. I used to do it in my church and give the kids like Christmas gifts and carol with them a little bit. But you know, COVID, so you really can't do shit. But we used to do that.
What most you can do? I did that this year or whatever.
You did?
Not that.
Oh. I was like,
I go to the orphanage or whatever. But no, but actually, how many, we all say that we gonna give certain things and stuff like that, right? But how many of us actually go in our closets and be like, I can't wear this no more? Hell, this got the tag on it still. This got the tag on it still.
I might can fit it one day.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're not doing that. But I'm saying, by one of my closets, I got like a bunch of stuff that I had. Some stuff that I had never wore that had tags on it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got all that stuff together, whatever, and then brought it to Goodwill and stuff like that.
Don't bring it to Goodwill. Look, everybody, when y'all are doing those good deeds, when you take them to Goodwill and stuff like that, all they're doing is reselling it.
Well, but there's another option that I have as well, right? When I took it to Goodwill, that's what I did with this one, right? But I also know I have somebody else that I know that they actually go to certain sites and give stuff directly to the people. Sometimes
the site, because I used to work when I cared about giving back. I worked for a women's center. It was a drug rehabilitation center for women, and they used to donate clothes and stuff to them for the girls. We went through the clothes first. We took what we wanted before they even got it. Like, no lie. So what I have been, and I think I'm gonna do this year. So I need to start working on it. What I've been told, and what I think is a good idea, is if you got clothes, put a little outfit together, right? So you got shirt, pants, socks, whatever. Fold it up nice and neat. Gift wrap it. Take it downtown and give it to a homeless person.
That's what I'm talking about, the person out there. They went to like that kind of site.
They did that.
Yeah, straight to the people.
Oh, yeah. Instead of, donating it, don't do that. Give it to the actual people. My son, he was a part of a youth group at a church, my grandmother's church. They made us all bring blankets. Yeah. But they made us gift wrap the blankets. We couldn't just have the blankets. We had to gift wrap them. And they went downtown. The kids went downtown and they gave them a comforter and a slice of pizza to the homeless. You know, they made them not do the pizza because what they say the homeless people were doing. But at least they got the blankets. So I thought that was cool. And I might work on that for Christmas, where I can do that. Maybe get some toiletries together for the women. Maybe get some stuff together for the men or something like that and hand it out. I just hope COVID just go away. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's cool. So y'all don't donate. Go give it to the people. Like, if you know a site, go to the site and give it to the people.
And don't record yourself.
Don't record yourself and don't put it in trash bags. Yeah. You throw trash away in the trash bags. It's okay to find a box. Fold it up. Spray some Febreze on it. Don't just because they're homeless or less fortunate doesn't mean they're animals. So don't do people that way. That's not nice. That's not nice. Yeah. Look at me trying to be humane. I really do be caring. Like, if money wasn't the rule, like if you didn't need money to make it, I would not work. I literally would help people. So yeah. But yeah, do you got anything?
That's it for me.
Okay. Well, see y'all next week. We got some TV shows. So, oh, wait a minute. You don't watch Sex in the City, huh?
No.
I'm just going to say this. Miranda, I don't like you. I don't like her. That's the redhead with the braces. Okay. She's a whole lesbian now.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw it?
Well, no. I just know she is. She is one in real life, yeah.
Oh, she is?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because she tried to run for mayor of New York.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know. I guess it fits.
Yeah, with the short haircut and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she tried to.
She got finger popped in the kitchen.
Oh, by a girlfriend?
No. She's married.
Oh, on the show? Okay.
Yeah, she married Steve, who cheated, and then she wanted to kill him for cheating, and she didn't cheat. 55-year-old ass cheating. Nasty. But yeah, with that, how you gonna love somebody else if you don't love yourself, in the words of RuPaul? And guess what? Bye!